Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin, and it's time again for our daily pocket dump deconstruction. What you see in front of you is what I'm going to carry this Monday morning. It's Monday, April 25th, 2016. I know that you're not watching this on Monday, April 25th, 2016, the majority of you, but some people are. Plus, I want you to know that we do this every single morning. We do a pocket dump deconstruction with at least 3 knives that we play with. I've done over 70 of these. We've been doing it, oh man, can you believe it, for over 2 months. And it's never been less than 4 knives that we played with. So let's do this. What you see is what I posted to Instagram just 5 minutes ago. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video. And now we're going to do the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel in one take with all kinds of mistakes like mispronunciations and stuff, because that's how I roll. Only YouTuber brags about that, right? All right, let's talk about it. I always have a cigar, mostly a Cuban cigar. I have to go and get some great other cigars in the next 2 weeks or so. But I love my Cubans. I really do. I collect Cuban cigars. This is a wonderful smoke, San Cristobal. Sorry about that, San Cristobal. Wonderful Cuban cigar. Gonna celebrate the end of Monday. For some reason, I don't care how wonderful my work Monday goes, it just feels like crap. I guess because I gave up all that lazy weekend time. Anyway, I'm gonna really enjoy my San Cristobal. The watch is, of course, they're always my regular rotation for work. This is my classic Rolex Datejust. I'm a classic kind of guy. I buy stuff and usually stick with it for a very long time until it gets beat up. Today we're going to do single malt Macallan because I love Macallan and I need single malt to get over a Monday. I just do. The coin today, I'm continuing with one of my Chinese flower coin. That's the Chinese 2007 Year of the Pig 1 ounce silver coin. Always carry it. It's kind of a tribute to my grandfather also. I remember my grandfather always carrying a silver dollar and using it to buy me, listen closely youngsters, penny candy. Handfuls of penny candy. Ah, those were the days. Of course, those days I didn't have a bunch of knives, smoke Cuban cigars, and wear fancy watches. So, give or take. I'd give a lot to have my grandfather back, though, I'll tell you. Enough of that. Let's talk about this. That is my Mont Blanc, one of my Mont Blanc skinny wallets. Love skinny wallets. The knives, my EDC today is on top of a favorite of mine. I've had it for over 16 years. My Coach notepad, which I really like. It has held up perfect. It's perfect for Monday full of meetings. It's just wonderful. I have an order in to copy their paper, because after 15, 16, 17 years I'm running out of paper. I bought a bunch of it, but it's not available anymore, so I'm gonna do my own. How about that? Let's talk about the knives, though. That's what this is really about. My keychain knife is the Serge Pachenko coin knife. Is just wonderful. You know, I don't know what the blade steel is. People have been asking me, and the reason I don't tell you is I forgot, and it's not listed anywhere. All I can tell you is it's been going strong, still real sharp. It's a wonderful keychain knife. Serge Pachenko is a custom maker. He makes keychain knives, coin knives. He makes tag knives, all kinds of, not only titanium like this one, but with a lot of different kind of styles. He teamed up with Spyderco to make the Spyderco tag knives, slip joints. This is a slip joint as well. They're available. I've bought them all. I just love them. They are a favorite for keychain knives. This is a coin knife, as you can see, round as a coin. You can wear it around your neck or put it on a keychain, which I do. Look how beautiful it is. Let me just tell you, the reason I got up and said I had to do my Serge Pachenko coin, there's someone out there on Instagram ripping off his coins and calling them his designs. I hate that. Look, if you want a Serge Pachenko coin, get it from Serge Pachenko. It's SergePachenko.com. I don't know him. I don't get a cutback off of him or anything, but I love artists. He's a good artist. I love people who are inspired by design. So, hey, do a coin knife. Get inspiration from this. Just don't take the whole thing, rip it off, and call it yours. Okay? That's all. Hey, I wouldn't be doing YouTube if I wasn't inspired by all the YouTube folks. So anyway, that's the Serge Pachenko coin knife that I'm carrying today. My medium carry, yeah, this medium carry pretty much has 3 knives that got away. I just really love this thing. This is the Mantra. I'll tell you, this is the Mantra 2, Spyderco Mantra 2. It has full tie scales. It has the CPM M4 steel. M4 steel is real hard, keeps a edge longer. It can rust on you. It's not a stainless steel, but it's a wonderful steel. The flipper, they always use and always say it's a Chris Reeve integral lock. They like to give credit where credit is due. But this this frame lock is really wonderful. They've included a stainless steel addition to it. It does 2 things. First, it stops you from extending the lock past where it should be extending when you release the lock, which is great, so you don't blow out this frame lock. It also, when you have titanium, and Spyderco does this a lot of people do, when it's a titanium frame lock and it hits that steel over and over again, it wears down the titanium. And that's why you see these locks drift to the right. In this case, they put that steel insert to make sure that that lock stays pristine, because this thing flips like a dream, and there's a lot of power on that flipper when the lock is engaged. A real power on that blade. This is the Spyderco Mantra 2. Of course, the first knife that got away, I have to tell you, every time I reach for a Mantra, I actually reach for both of them. I bought both. Spyderco released both of these. The first thing in January of 2016, I bought them as fast as I could. Both of them at the same time. They're doing that a lot lately, but this was really the first time since I started collecting. Mantra, this is the Mantra, and this is the Mantra 2. The Mantra is one I always start with because I love the Delica, the classic Spyderco Delica. This is a flipping Delica. It has all the measurements. The handle is exactly the same. Of course, this, though, is all tie. That great Spyderco leaf shape. The steel is CPM M4, of course, as we talked about. And, of course, it's a flipper. So it is the Spyderco Delica flipper, even though it's called the Mantra. So I really love this. I choose which one I go with, either the Mantra or the Mantra 2, because the only difference is that blade shape, and it depends on what I choose for my large knife. If the large knife is going to take up a lot of pocket, whether it's in a Chris Reeve sheath or not, then I usually go with the thinner one, because to me, yes, the blade shapes are definitely different, but the advantage, look at that, is how much is in the pocket. This is just a wonderful flipper. That's the Mantra 2. This is the Mantra. Yes, it's a knife that got away, but I just consider them non-identical twins. So they're just perfect. I love both of them. It just depends on which shape of the knife you want. And the reason I picked the Mantra 2 with that thinner blade is because, oh man, I had to have the Brous blade mini division. What the heck is wrong with me? By the way, both of these CPM M4 blades are 3.2 inches long. The Delica is a 3-inch long blade, but it's pretty much the same. Identical, really. I really love those knives. Mantra 2, I've chose the Mantra 2 because I wanted the division, the mini division. Brous blades, mini division. I've talked about this knife. I love the big division. It's a beast of a knife. I've purchased 3 of them. One of them is a one-of-a-kind from Jason Brous. I just love it. And when I'm in a flipping mood, watching TV or whatever, when people come over, I'm usually flipping a big division. I'm usually flipping my big knives because I don't get a chance to carry them as much. But this is the mini division. It was a smart move by Jason to get a smaller knife. Now, of course, this is my big carry. It's not small. It's small relative to the first knife, the big division. Mini division, 3.5-inch blade. D2 steel. Jason always dealing with D2 steel. I think it flips like a dream. Sometimes I get comments from people going, it doesn't look like it flips that great to me. Well, I own it. It flips great to me. I like it. But I understand I'm not as choosy with the flippers. I just want to make sure that it's real comfortable when I'm flipping it and when I'm releasing it. Man. Just like the big division, except I think the big division is something like 4.7-inch blade. So it's huge. D2 steel, as I told you, he always does D2. Jason always has limited editions. This is what they call a mid-tech knife. The mid-tech knife is like this. It is really, a lot of the things are done by Jason, and then some things are machined out. So it's between a custom and a production knife. This has smooth G10, carved up kind of 3D G10, open construction, which I like. There's oh man, the clip really works. Deep pocket clip, I never have a problem with it. If you're a big lanyard person, Jason usually doesn't give you much to play with that lanyard hole. You usually can't use full lanyards, and a lot of people get on them. I'm not a big lanyard person, so it's not a big issue for me. Oh, I really like it. I like it. Stainless steel liners, D2 steel. Oh, this is the kind of carry that makes me happy on a Monday. Because I tell you, I really hate Mondays. I really do. They just get me down when I wake up in the morning. Should be stronger, not hate him. Anyway, but this is great. From the San Cristobal Cuban cigar, my Rolex, I just feel very nice. And now I have single malt to go with it. Shout out to Serge Bachenko. Hey, I don't know these guys. I know him as well as you do, but I like his work. Only buy from the maker if you're going to buy. I'm not saying on the secondary market if you can get it cheaper by someone else, but make sure it's his. And by the way, inspiration's wonderful. Copying just isn't cool. It's not cool for you either. Stretch a little. I'm doing the Mantra 2, even though I pull both these out as one knife. They're twins to me. It just depends on what the big knife selection is. In this case, it's the mini division. It's a mini division because the division is a beast of a knife. One of my biggest knives. I bought 3 of them because they flip like a dream. I love the knives. This has the exact same profile, but the blade is 3.5 inches. That's my carry, folks. That That right there, that is what I have on Instagram, at Keith Kevin Ken, if you'd like to follow me. But this ain't Instagram. No, this is the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel. You know that. If you like these videos, thumb it up. It really helps me. It inspires me to keep going every single day. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to build a wonderful community here on YouTube where every day we can play Caress knives. You'll be the first to know when I uplink my new knives. I have 3 new ones coming this week. They're all special. They're all special. I'm hoping all 3 of them come on Wednesday. I'm hoping. And of course, we'll do specials on each one and together. I'll tell you now, this is the cousin to the Mantra. I bought this, I think it came out like in December of 2015, right before 2016. This is the Brad Southard collaboration with Spyderco. It's the backup to the classic, the very first Spyderco flipper, Brad Southard. He did a great job. Every time I pull these 2 out, this is right next to it, I pull it out too because it's nice and light. It has my clip on it, carbon fiber. It is really, really a nice blade. I call it the Brad Southard. It's really called the Positron. It is a Brad Southard collaboration, but it is the Positron. Spyderco Positron has that 3-inch blade. Oh man, that was me. S30V steel, it flips like a dream. It is so light. Look at that clip. Oh, I love it. That's another knife that got away. I played around with that for a while. Thought these 2 would make a wonderful pair, but went with that. Did I tell you it was S30V steel? Yeah. 3-inch blade. The other knife that got away is a Brous blade knife. One of my favorite flippers. It's the Brous blade caliber. Oh, this is a one-off. What Brous does is he does mid-techs, limits them to like 500 knives, and then he goes and plays around with a couple. And this one, he played around and dug into that carbon fiber and just really did a job on it, a wonderful job. Blacked out the blade. It's really a blacked out knife with that wonderful carving though. I really like it. D2 because it's Brous blades. That's what he does. Flips so light, so very light. Does he have? It's a liner lock. It's really nice. There's that deep pocket clip I was talking about. There's that little itty bitty lanyard hole I was talking about. Oh, it is a knife that got away because I thought those 2 Brous blade knives with this, man, isn't that coin knife great? One day I'll get more coin knives from Surge because I really like that knife. I want some variation. I love how it is blasted. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, perfect keychain knife. This is my carry if you got confused with all the knives on the table. It's the Mantra 2. It's the mini division from Brous Blades. I almost went with just the Mantra, and I almost went with the Caliber, and I almost went with the Southern Positron, but I didn't. But I wanted to bring these out because we do these every single day. I want you to know my thought processes to picking. And yes, I carry 3 knives. One is a keychain knife in another pocket. The other is a medium knife that I either clip or put in a Chris Reeve leather sheath. I have 50 Chris Reeve leather sheaths of all different kinds because I collect a lot of Chris Reeve knives. Or the biggie I clip or put in my pocket. Just depends on which knife and what makes it comfortable. Why 3? What's my philosophy for 3? I got a bunch of knives. I like to have 3. Also, I have a couple of people at work and friends who always ask me to put all 3 of my knives down. So that's the other reason. It motivates me to put 3 in my pocket. Anyway, guys, that is it. That is the daily deconstruction. Thank you very much for taking a look. Don't forget, thumb it up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. We're looking to make it to 500. We will. It just depends on when. I appreciate you guys. Have a perfect day. Keep your pockets full. Why do I say keep your pockets full? Because I'm an older guy. And I just love to have my pockets full, just like my grandfather and father did. So you guys just have a good old time. Goodbye.